The internet got hold of a video where Cardi B was seen cursing out Stephon Diggs. I know a good old Dominican Bronx curse out when I see one. But Cardi saw everybody talking ish and posted, "Sometimes I forget I'm a celebrity. Damn, y'all ain't never cuss your baby dad out when you hungry?" All the time, girl, all the time. And it's true, sometimes I think people forget that celebrities are normal people and they go through the same things that we go through. Sometimes you gotta curse out your baby dad. Sometimes you gotta curse out your baby moms. People get on your nerves, and sometimes you get frustrated. She's just a normal, regular person like you and me. And of course, because all of the drama with her and Stephon Diggs and someone that will go unnamed, everybody is going to get excited when they see them on the side of a cafe arguing, right? But just remember that these are people too, and they literally go through the same things that we go through on a daily basis. They just got probably a lot more money than us, you know? But let them live, damn.
Now, here's the thing. People forget Cardi B is a hood rat. She's a hood rat from the Bronx, New York City. She's not classy. She's not intelligent. She's not smart. And this is what she does. Even if she wasn't famous or whatever, you know, this is what she wants to do. She wants to be outside looking ghetto, raunchy, hooting and hollering. This is not cute, okay? Also, you know, you would think that your baby daddy, you know, wouldn't want you to be stressed out. You know, you have a newborn child. You have 3 other kids. You have a career. Why is he stressing you out like that? But, you know, when you like drama and when you function in drama and low vibrations, that's all you're going to attract and deal with. You know, Cardi B is never going to attract a high-value man. So she has to deal with a Stephon Diggs. Like, this is not cute. I know your relationship with this man is toxic and disgusting and nasty, okay? Look at you out here, looking all angry and mad and bitter. Then she going to say, y'all don't argue with y'all baby daddies when y'all be hungry? No, we don't. Everybody's not pointing at their baby daddy out in public screaming and hooting and hollering outside in public like that. Like, everybody's not doing that. Everybody's not outside doing that. Even if they do have an issue with the baby daddy, they may have the issue at home and cuss them out at home, which out here in my hometown want to be fighting and hooting. Girl, I wish I drove by you. I would throw some hot coffee in your damn face. Okay, see all that plastic under your skin melt. That's what I want to do. Okay, but no shade though. I think it gets to a certain point with Cardi. She gonna have to understand, boo. You look a mess. This man has you looking a mess. This relationship has you looking like you're desperate. It looks like you have no morals. It looks like you have no backbone. Moving on to Doja Cat, y'all. Doja Cat, she is online. She is saying that she wants to go on a hiatus. She said after her V tour, she plans to take a break from music and just, you know, not call it quits. She's not pulling a Latto, but she is pulling a Nicki Minaj hiatus. And no shade, the only reason why Doja Cat is doing this is because her album V flopped. Let's be real. If V did numbers and V was successful, you know damn well she would not be sitting around saying, oh, I gotta take a break now. No, girl. Girl, no, you flopped and now you gotta find a way to, you know, recuperate. And I don't blame her. I do think this is a great idea. Take some time off. Give yourself some time to, you know, process your failure. You know, I think that's people don't do that. People fail, get up out of ego, and keep going. No, you gotta fail, sit in it, and then move and learn. Not just move on because you don't like the feeling of failing. No, feel why you failed, Doja, and understand why you failed. So I'm happy she's not going to hop right into a new project, a new album. I'm actually very happy about that because low-key, Doja, we don't miss you right now. We don't miss you. We don't care about you. I personally do. But I'm talking about in terms of the actual audience of music. They don't miss you, boo. Nobody's sitting around like, damn, I can't wait for that new Doja release. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that at all. Okay, sister? So we're going to have to get you a break. Doja Cat says she's going to be taking 3 years off. 3 whole years, okay? That is almost a full university degree. Well, if you're very smart, you can get your degree in 3 years or less. But yeah, basically Doja Cat is just gone for a while. And okay, look, 3 years is 2029. Girl, that's a little bit too long. I was thinking a year. You know, a year and a half. Okay, that's fine enough. Maybe 2, but 3 years is kind of pushing it. You're not Beyonce, girl. You're not Drake. You're not Rihanna. People are not going to miss you, Doja Cat, okay? Unless you come back with a fire single, unless you come back with a banging single. But sis, I don't know, 3 years is kind of long. I don't know, it's kind of pushing, no shade. Moving on to Lizzo. Lizzo is upset. She's mad because her label, Atlantic Records, is not promoting her music at all. As you all know, Lizzo makes trash, disgusting music just like Carisha, and she's online crying to us that her label isn't promoting it. Well, I don't know. Maybe they heard the music and didn't like it like we didn't. I don't know why you up here trying to go on your label, girl. Don't blame the label. Don't blame the fans. Don't blame the algorithm. Blame your damn self, Lizzo. Y'all, Lizzo has this whole list of excuses. Like, girl, it's giving Megan Thee Stallion. It's giving Megan Thee Stallion excuse after excuse. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
I don't know, but I'm crashing out on my label right now because I just really, like, I don't know. I feel like there's not any marketing money being put towards all of my ideas. Like, we had a meeting a month ago with like a bunch of incredible ideas. None of them have been implemented. I text them weekly things that I want to see done in the digital space and ideas and things I want to make. I don't see them get done. I don't see them. And it's just, I'm starting to really, really, really feel down about it because it's like I feel helpless. It's like, what can I do? What more can I do? You know, I've been on TV. I've been like posting every fucking day. I be posting to the songs. I've shot 2 music videos, put them out. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck else do I need to do? Like right now I'm literally coming up with ideas to like do more marketing, but it's like in 2026, unless you're a brand new artist or somebody no one's ever heard of and is getting, you know, popping off finally getting recognized, it's really hard to cut the fuck through. Like and it's like I have people who want to buy my album. But how they gonna buy it if they don't know if it's for for sale. And so it frustrates me. That's what's happening. Like, I post on this page all the time, and it doesn't even reach the people who are trying to see my content. It's actually driving me crazy. I actually don't know.
Lizzo, here's my question for you, right? If you are naming everything you're doing right, everything is going right except for one thing, and it's the actual music, that should make you look inward, okay? A lot of y'all are scared to look inward because it makes you have to face yourself. Lizzo, your music is trash, sister. It's awful, baby. You make mammy music. Sis, hang it up. You make post-pandemic music. Stop. You're not a girl who we can play and just zone out to. No, you're somebody people play when they get good news in the mail, when they pass a test, or when they are going through something amazing. And that's not every single day you go through great things like that in life. You make celebratory music. You make birthday party music. You make we just got engaged music. But you don't make music to stream on a day-to-day basis. That's not you, boo. And it's okay. It's okay. Okay? So stop teasing music, stop doing music, get out the studio, you're wasting your time, and quit your career. Moving on to Zara Larsson. Yes, sister. Midnight Sun by my girl Zara has reached a new peak of 23 on the Billboard Hot 100. Clap for my sister. This is a really good pop song. To my pop fans, who are watching my channel right now, I know you love this song, okay? This song is like pop perfection. It's very fun, very free. And people are saying that let this be a lesson to every artist out there. Don't give up on your singles 2 weeks after release. And keep promoting the damn music until it finds the right audience. I agree. A lot of people quit. They go on TikTok, Instagram Live and complain about the algorithm and blame the label's budget when the music is just trash. But here's the thing, right? You can have a very trash song, but if you keep promoting it long enough, you keep pushing it long enough, people gonna like it. For example, Carisha, her music be god-awful too, but she keeps talking about it, promoting it, gassing it up, and people eventually catch on because of her belief in it. You can make bad stuff, but you have to believe in it. So I'm happy that Zara Larsson didn't quit, didn't give up on her music because she's a good artist. And I love the carefree, fun movement that she has going on. I love the colorful aesthetic. I just love positive energy. I love fun music, I love fun but good music. If it's bad, baby, but it's fun, maybe I can cut you some slack, but mostly I'm gonna be on your tail. Okay, it better be good. But no, on a serious note though, Zara, your Girls Trip Deluxe version of this album wasn't that good. No shade. But I let you slide because Midnight Sun is just so good. All right, y'all, moving on to Latto. Yes, baby mama Latto. As soon as she had her baby already, okay? People are clapping, people are excited. Yes, Latto, I'm happy for her because, yes, I know there's drama around her name and there's tea, there's mess, 21 Savage. But at the end of the day, y'all, she gave birth to a child. That is a big accomplishment. I don't care what anybody got to say. It's a big deal, but the circumstances be the only thing that be okay. But okay, healthy babies, happy babies, that is always still a priority, regardless of what's going on, But let's get into the tea. So, they're speculating that Latto has had her child already. But looking back, though, I kind of wish that she didn't announce the album to be around the same time as she gave birth because she, low-key, didn't really have that much energy or time or motivation to actually do a rollout like that, and actually do promotional tactics like interviews, sit-down interviews, YouTube guest appearances on people's podcasts. She couldn't do that, because she's pregnant. And then you're going to drop the album around the same time as you giving the baby. That's terrible timing. You should have dropped the album at least 2 months after giving birth so you can have at least some time to do real promo for the project. The most you could do is put out fake retirement tweets. That's not a flex, boo. That's desperation. But yeah, she did an event for a pregnant mom, but she couldn't make it. So she sent in a video to the pregnant moms to watch at the event, and she's literally rocking her baby while talking about the pregnancy event that she has for the pregnant moms.
Happy Mother's Day to all the expecting mommies being celebrated tonight. I really wanted to be there, but I'm a little caught up. But I still wanted to send my love and support for this event. It means so much to me. It's my first Mother's Day, so I wanted to do it bigger than big. Thank you to all my sponsors and everyone on my team for beautifully executing this event. Shout out to everyone a part of my foundation, Win Some, Give Some. To all the mommies in the building, thank you for all that you do. To all the expecting mommies in the building, good luck, and I'm wishing you a safe and healthy pregnancy and a safe, healthy.
Now, all drama aside, I do love the event that she's doing. I love that she's doing an event for mothers because, like I always say, well, I said it last video, but all mothers don't have that support or that love or that genuine care. You know what I'm saying? If I was in that position to give out stuff, I would give out some free money, some car seats, and I would also give out a pamphlet on how to not be a dumb baby mama, how to pick the right baby daddy. I will also give out a pamphlet that says, don't marry a man who will have you stressed out. I will also give out a pamphlet at my pregnancy event that says, don't have kids by a married man. Oh, now I'm the bad guy. Okay.
You made me want to say bye-bye to her. Deuces.
Moving on to Chris Brown. Chris Brown, he is tired of all the hate he has been getting. As you all know, Pitchfork gave his album ranking a 1.9. That is embarrassing. Out of 10 points, that's crazy. And he is on Instagram saying, y'all, if you're not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my music. Go play Zara Lawson or somebody. All right. As you all know, Zara Lawson is a Chris Brown hater. And Chris Brown is just tired of the hate train. There's a major, major hate train against him right now.
Crazy. I know people want me to get on here and, say some sad shit. No, fuck that. We kicking their ass, goddammit. We ain't letting up. I'm gonna keep my foot on their neck and we ain't stopping. You hear me? We doing this motherfucker tour. More shit to come. I'm not gonna tell you what's more to come, but it's coming at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what these niggas is talking about. I know exactly who my fans is, and I know exactly who's hearing this album. If you're not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my shit. Go listen to motherfucking Zara Larson or something.
And there you have it. That's Chris Brown's response. Now, most of you probably heard it if you're watching this video at this point, that Chris Brown's Brown album that just released this past Friday was giving a 1.3 out of 10 rating by Pitchfork. And their review of the album was legit. This album is a real piece of shit. That was dead serious, their review of the album, gang. And I felt like we're being extremely harsh here if we're talking about critiquing music. You feel me? I told y'all before, I don't care about white people's opinions on hip-hop. Similar feeling for R&B. That doesn't mean they don't have a space. That doesn't mean you have to feel the way I feel. Y'all know how I feel about movie critics, too. Don't really care. Like, there's some people whose opinions I value. Pitchfork is not one of them. I seen y'all give pretty good reviews to Sexy Red and Ice Spice albums that were ass.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. It seems like the Nicki Minaj new album is coming out pretty soon. She has NM6. NM6 is going to be her 6th studio album. And the rumor has it that it's going to be called Onika. Nicki Minaj has a new chain that is, oh my God, it is iced out. I mean, crystals. It's just bedazzled, going crazy. And fans have noticed that every single time Nicki Minaj starts a new era or a new album rollout, she gets a new chain. Yeah, she gets a new chain. She gets some new ice. She gets some new jewelry, okay? And I have noticed this pattern. I have. And I think it's her way of starting fresh. And, just signifying that, okay, y'all, I'm coming. I'm coming hot. Okay, I'm ready. And this looks really good, okay? I love this current chain right here. If I had this coin, baby, I would definitely give me one too. No shade. But yeah, y'all, so Nicki Minaj's new album is supposed to be on the way. Now, I don't know if it's going to be coming out sometime soon, maybe the end of this year. Maybe she may do it like December again, because her last album, Pink Friday 2, came out in December, so she may do a December release again. Or maybe it may be next year. We're going to see what's tea. But I don't know if it's going to be like this month, next month. I don't think so. I don't think the album's coming out anytime soon. It was supposed to be in March. Because y'all believe, like we will be like 2 months in the world right now with a Nicki Minaj album. If it came out, like we'll be 2 months in with NM6. That would be crazy. Can you imagine, like, we actually got the album? Like, it would have been 2 months ago that the album came out. Like, wow. That's crazy. Barbs are clocking Doja Cat online. They say Doja Cat is flopping. Now she wants to try to run over to Nicki Minaj and run over and get some clout from Nicki. Doja Cat mentions Nicki Minaj while giving flowers to hip-hop greats and praising their humor, wit, and punchline-heavy pen game in new interview with Elle UK. She says, when you're a lyricist, you have to have a sense of humor that goes beyond in some form. Nicki Minaj, Drake, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, these people are not comedians, but they are. They could write a stand-up set if they wanted to, but music is much more fun. What is a rapper without a punchline? I agree. I do think when you are an artist or any creative, you kind of have to be, borderline something else. You can't just be a rapper. Like Jay-Z, to me, he's just a rapper, and he's boring as shit. Jay-Z is so boring and so redundant. He's clever in some ways, yes, but he's just a rapper. I feel like if you want to be a good musician, you got to be a comedian. You have to be a great idea maker. Like, you have to be a great, entertainer. Like, it's just, you can't just be a great musician. That's boring. You're boring. You're flat. You have to have some, personality. Be funny. I agree so much. Nicki Minaj is hilarious. But Doja, let's not do this weird one, girl. Because when Nicki Minaj asked you to get on her song, Cowgirl, you said you're not in that era anymore. You said you're not in that space to do a cowgirl. You declined Nicki Minaj's feature when she asked you to get on Pink Friday 2. But all of a sudden you mentioning her in interviews when your career is flopping? That's very coincidental, sister. That's very coincidental, okay? And you just announced a hiatus because you know your career flopping. See, that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. I don't like all that fake stuff. That's one thing about me. I don't do the fake rah-rah. Either you gonna kick it or not. Don't pick and choose when it went to kick it when it benefits you, because your career is going downhill. You realize it wasn't going to benefit you. That's the real gag. But honestly, though, I hope Nicki Minaj does not try to, see this and feel like, okay, yeah, Doja Cat, you can't. She still love me. No, Nicki, Doja Cat only wants to use you for attention because her career in shambles. Moving on to Sony Publishing. Sony Music Publishing buys publishing rights to major hits by artists like Lady Gaga, Beyonce Knowles, and Mariah Carey. For a whopping $4 billion. Dang, give me $1 or two. Dang, I want to get me some new shoes. According to El País, the rights to manage the publication of more than 45,000 songs. Dang, that's a lot of songs if you ask me, boo. Including hits like Bad Romance, Single Ladies, Living on a Prayer, and All I Want for Christmas Is You. I cannot stand that repetitive song. Every time that song comes around during Christmas time, I want to strangle Mariah Carey with a hug, right? With a hug, allegedly. They said they were acquired from the music rights portfolio of Recognition Music Group owned by the Blackstone Fund. In practice, the artist hires a company publisher to manage their catalog for, in this case, part of it, and this company charges a management fee, royalties. Okay, this seems pretty cool, but it seems like a bunch of like cash grab because I don't know. This don't feel right. But I guess it's good because I guess artists get to own the masters and receive 50% corresponding to her writer and owner credit, and Sony maximizes the sale, promotion, and commercial exploitation of the song. That's what I'm saying. It gives like cash grab. You know, I don't know. Child, I would hate to be famous, okay? Rihanna was seen getting a piercing, you know, just getting a piercing. She also got a tattoo of her child's drawing on her leg, and now she's seen a couple days later getting a piercing on her ear again. People are saying, Rihanna, you must be going through something. What if she just wants to get piercings and tattoos, y'all? Okay, like everything has to be a bigger meaning. But no shade though, it probably is her going through something, okay? Her man acting real strange at the Met Gala. You getting kids' drawings on your leg. You getting random piercings now. Like, what's going on, boo? You good, boo? You got something you want to tell us? Like, is there something going on? Is there something going on? Is there something we need to be concerned about? All right. But honestly, though, I think Rihanna, she's just a very free spirit. Maybe she just wanted to do it because she wanted to. You know, let's not do too much, y'all, okay? Like, she's been going through so much this year. So much. Drizzy Drake has spoken, and he is not playing around with y'all. Drake has words for people that have been trying to reconnect with him in the aftermath of the beef. He says, just came from hearing a lot of dudes cop a lot of pleas. Like, oh, brother, you know, we brothers, it's never been nothing. Drake says, sending me that owl emoji in my DM ain't gonna mean nothing. Don't try coming around when it scores back to 10-0. Drake, I know you're still hurt from the beef, but I don't want this album to sound like a Drake recovering from a rap beef. That's boring. We get it. You're hurt. Maybe on 1 or 2 songs, leave it at that, but give us a bop, give us a hit, give us a cultural reset. We don't want to hear you moaning and crying. Is female rap doomed? Okay, they said Nicki Minaj is mad that her music sucks now. No. Cardi can't get a hit to save her life? Yes. Megan postponing acting because of Klay Thompson? Yes. But she was going to postpone anyway. Okay, if she was with Klay Thompson, she would be so distracted from the fact that she has a career that she would be all up under him, forgetting about her, like, it wouldn't even matter. Doja Cat hiatus until 2029, needed, but yes. Latto pulling every stunt ever not to flop. Yeah. Glorilla still in Megan swag. Ice Spice, period. Don't forget Carisha, y'all. You can't forget Carisha. Carisha is a a sin. If there's a female rap Bible, there needs to be like a 10 Commandments and have Carisha on there. Like, you know, if you play her music, you're gonna go to female rap hell or something like that. You know, like, it needs to be some sort of, you know what I'm saying, like, thing. But honestly, though, I do think that Carisha's music is the worst of the worst right now. You know, at least Sweetie knows she bad and she knows she trash, so she just kind of don't keep doing it. Carisha think that she got it and she keep on pushing. Like I said earlier, I do love the confidence and I do love how she believes in herself. That is great. But I still have an opinion on the music. But y'all, is female rap doomed? Let's talk, let's chat, okay? Okay, congratulations to Madonna, Shakira, and BTS because they will co-headline the first ever FIFA World Cup final halftime show on July the 19th. Okay, who birthday July? Who a Cancer? Comment down below. I love me a Cancer. They just so sweet. But don't play with them though. But they just so sweet.